description.
Alright, hey, this is Hans the Ramen Raider coming at you with another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time. This is the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles. Today we got one that's kind of a long one. This is Prima Taste Laksa. Prima Taste Singapore whole grain Laksa LaMian from Singapore. It's rad, it's wonderful, it's rad stuff. This is a new version though. They've changed it up a little bit. It's a smaller noodle block, and it also uses less water. So, the way you cook this, usually I haven't even taken pictures yet of the last one that I did. Because I figure I'll just get this up and running. This one, here it is. Turn the heat on. You add the premix, which is primarily coconut milk powder, and it smells so freaking good. Oh my god. Oh yeah, it just smells like coconut. That goes in. I want to make sure to get every last little bit of that. This is like literally, this is where it's at, folks. I have had very few people disagree with me on the wonders of this one, and then they got another one that's a curry, and a lot of people like the curry better because they don't like seafood. I think there's something wrong with them. I think this is the best one, and I've felt that way for, God, I don't know how many years it's been number one on my top 10, but it's been a long time. I know the first time I tried the non-whole grain was 2013, so that was 12 years ago, and for most of the time, I mean, since I tried it and I've been doing top 10 lists, it's been on, if not in the first place, close to it. But when they came out with the whole grain, that totally even made it better. They're in a unique position. They have their own flour mill. Prima Group is like a big flour producer in Singapore. So when you make your own flour, you might as well make your own noodles and breads and pastries and all sorts of stuff. So they do. And it is wonderful stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you. I will tell you, it is good. Okay, so there's everything I can eke out of that. And we're going to bring that to a boil. And I got to go take the pretty pictures of the last one I did. I'll be back momentarily. There's the side shot. And a shot from above. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, it's kind of a different deal when you gotta like let the noodle or the broth come to a boil first. I mean, it's not a bad thing, but not the normal deal. And how long does this cook? I think it's 7 minutes. I mean, this is it's a good investment in time. Yeah, 7 minutes. I think my Tylenol is kicking in. Hooray. I've got to redesign all the stuff around my desk because it's bending my leg, folks, and a bent leg causes pain. So... But yeah, I'm trying to think of when I'm going to put this out because I want to get it out soon. This is in contention for the top 10 list. There's going to be one that actually falls off the top 10 because they won't send me samples and they constantly are changing the recipe. All right, we are ready. Noodle boil, or water boil. Come on, Noodle. Get out of the thingy. They send me a ton of packs, but I like this stuff so much, and honestly, when I get some, I've got to share it with people so they can actually try it. Like the bus driver. My kid's bus driver, he's Korean, and I've been bringing him instant noodles regularly for the last few weeks, and he gave me one today. What was it? Otogi Jin Jajang. He likes the jajang. I don't know. I've never been a huge fan of jajang. I've had a few varieties that are good. I'm 90% sure I've tried this one, but yeah, I'm stoked. So I'm gonna do it all up. There'll be a review of it soon. Yeah, I think I haven't had it in years, so it could get another look-see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, this is the whole grain noodle, rustic, wonderful, artisan typey. Mind-blowing. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Super coconutty too. I really like this stuff. Now I guess there's a change to their curry variety that should be interesting. The new curry one, it's a smaller pack, but also it doesn't have 2 sachets. It has both the premix and the other part in one sachet, which is very much a departure from the way they were doing it. Yeah, Laksa. Singapore Laksa. It's a long one too. It's like, I guess I could edit the title for it, and maybe instead of at the end saying Singapore, I could just put SG because it already has Singapore in the name. But I've got a thing for when I do my posts that says, oh, that's too long, it's going to get truncated by Google, cut short. So I have to like mess around with that sometimes. Usually it's on ones that are from the United States, and instead of saying United States, I just change it to US or USA, and that'll take care of things. But sometimes it's really difficult. It's like all those words do matter. Like flavor at the end. Yeah, I can lop that off, but if it's something intrinsic, it doesn't mess with the title on my blog, but it messes with it otherwise. So, anyway. Yeah, I'm excited about this one. I haven't had this in so long. It's been like a year, I think. But this new version of it, what was I gonna say? I don't remember. I'm just too excited about trying this stuff again. I don't want it too crazy of a boil. Kind of more of like a, they call it a low boil, which I kind of think is more like a simmer. Down, down, down. For this one, I got dodo shrimp and fish ball, and I like those a lot. They're from Singapore too. Fish ball's good. I really want to try a dish that has the Taiwanese ones because I see those an awful lot, and I've never. I don't know. I don't like those as much. But then again, I haven't had any like in a Taiwanese dish. I don't think. Maybe they're the kind of fish ball like you would have at dim sum. The place to go for fish ball, from what I've been told, is Hong Kong. They have tons of varieties. They're freshly made, and you just go on a street corner and you go to the fish ball guy and you go to the hawker, and they got all sorts of fish ball. One of my favorites is cuttlefish fish ball, because it's just a fish ball with a little bit of cuttlefish in the middle. But they always get stuck in my teeth, so I don't really get those too often. But fresh fish ball, like freshly made and boiled, yeah, I really want to experience that someday. I think that'd be really cool. I really want to check out Hong Kong too, but every time I've mentioned it to friends of mine when I've been out in Asia, they're like, oh, it's so freaking busy there, dude. I don't know. It's so crowded. Like, yeah. I don't care. I'll go. All I know is it's not here. And going there is everything. Here's not bad. Don't get me wrong. Well, currently it's not bad. But, going out of the country and experiencing new things, that is like my absolute favorite thing to do. It's so cool. I really like it. I haven't been to Singapore, but I've been to Malaysia. I remember going into... I have been in Singapore. I've been in the airport in Singapore, which, it was a neat airport, and it was huge. Oh my god. Very, very big Changi Airport. Okay. So here is what you end up with. And what's funny is it just looks like noodles and some broth there, but once you give it a second, all these little bits of this red drops of oil come to the surface, and they're just like little jewels on top. It's such a neat thing. I really like this stuff. All right, here we go. Cheers. Mm-hmm. Chewy, perfect noodle. A little extra oomph because it is whole grain. There's our broth. No, it's a shrimp and oh man. Wow. Now, you are going to pay more for this stuff, but I highly recommend that you do. And actually now you're going to pay a little less. No, see, there's the little bits. And here come our fish ball. Okay, now we get down to business. I'm going to put that on last too. We got some tofu puff. It's a little bit less noodle in this one. It's 40 grams less noodle. However, it's definitely enough to, I mean, as you can see, there's a lot of noodle in this. God. I gotta get different mint to use because this mint looks horrible. Some mung bean sprout, bought specifically to make this. Where am I going to put that egg? Let's do the egg really quick. Normally I would like do it sideways. But I'm going to do it like this. There you go. Man, I didn't do the dishes in the dishwasher yet. Usually I like to get that dealt with right quick, but oh, come on, over here. I really wish this mint looked much better. This mint is looking really unfortunate. Whoever did this to this poor mint needs to be taken somewhere, taken away. There. It's weird mint. Usually I'm used to seeing mint look a little more spry, I guess would be the word. The edges looking nicer. This mint is just like not at all what I expected going in. I'm gonna add a little bit of crushed red pepper to the fish ball. Come on, just okay. Sesame seed? I think I'm leaving it this way. I think this is perfect. All right. Look at that. Well, thank you very much for watching. Yeah, if you want to try this right here, this elegant Prima Taste whole grain Laksa LaMian from Singapore. I don't know when you're watching this video, but it'll be in the States sooner or later in this configuration. But it's available right now. The non-whole grain will be easier for you to find. The whole grain will be a little bit more difficult. Look on Amazon, eBay, Asian grocery stores. Look around. It's worth it. It is freaking amazingly good. Anyways, this has been Hans the Ramen Raider, wishing you enjoyment of your noodles each and every day. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Back in front of City Hall, concrete drawings, it's fun to use chalk to scrawl. Late summer, almost fall, in Kenmore.